Have you ever wondered why Australia feels like a wildlife fever dream, where animals look like they were designed by nature after an all-night brainstorming session? Australia is home to some of the most unique animals on Earth, from kangaroos that hop across open plains to koalas that sleep most of their lives in eucalyptus trees, and even the bizarre platypus that seems to break every biological rule. To understand why Australian wildlife is so different, we need to travel back millions of years into the deep story of evolution, geography, and isolation. The biggest reason Australia has so many unique animals is isolation. Around 85 million years ago, Australia broke away from the ancient supercontinent Gondwana and slowly drifted into the ocean, becoming an island continent. Once it separated, plants and animals on Australia were cut off from the rest of the world, while animals on other continents evolved together and competed with newcomers. Australian species were left to evolve on their own. This long isolation created the perfect conditions for speciation, the process where new species develop over time. Without large placental mammals like wolves, bears, or cats dominating the land, marsupials took center stage in Australia's ecosystem. Marsupials, which carry and nurse their young in pouches, diversified into many forms to fill ecological roles that other animals occupied elsewhere. Kangaroos became the grazers, wombats took on the role of burrowers, and carnivorous marsupials like the Tasmanian devil became top predators. This is why marsupials are such a defining feature of Australian wildlife and a key part of its biodiversity. Then there are monotremes, some of the strangest mammals on the planet. Echidnas and the platypus are mammals that lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young. These animals represent an ancient branch of mammal evolution that disappeared in most other parts of the world. In Australia's protected environment, monotremes survived and adapted, becoming living fossils that give scientists insight into early mammal history. Australia's natural habitat also played a major role in shaping its flora and fauna. Much of the continent is dry, hot, and unpredictable. Over millions of years, animals had to adapt to harsh climates, poor soils, and frequent droughts. Kangaroos evolved powerful legs to travel long distances efficiently. Koalas specialized in eating eucalyptus leaves, a food source that is toxic to most other animals. These extreme adaptations increased the uniqueness of native animals and helped them survive in challenging conditions. The plant life of Australia is just as distinctive as its animals. Eucalyptus forests, acacia woodlands, and ancient rainforests created specialized ecosystems that pushed animals to evolve in unusual ways. When plants evolve unique chemical defenses or growth patterns, animals must adapt alongside them. This tight relationship between flora and fauna further increased endemism, meaning many species exist nowhere else on Earth. Australia also avoided some of the mass extinctions that reshaped wildlife on other continents. While dramatic changes occurred elsewhere, Australia remained relatively stable for long periods. This stability allowed ancient species to persist while slowly evolving into new forms. Over time, this created an ecosystem filled with animals that look prehistoric, unusual, or entirely unexpected. However, this uniqueness comes with a downside. Because Australian wildlife evolved in isolation, many species are extremely vulnerable to change. When humans arrived and later introduced animals like foxes, cats, and rabbits, native animals struggled to compete. Habitat loss, climate change, and invasive species now threaten many endemic species. This is why conservation and wildlife protection are so critical in Australia today. Protecting Australian wildlife is not just about saving cute or strange animals. It is about preserving an entire evolutionary story that cannot be recreated. Every species lost takes millions of years of evolution with it. Conservation efforts aim to protect natural habitats, restore ecosystems, and ensure that future generations can experience the same biodiversity that makes Australia so special. So the next time you see a kangaroo, a koala, or a platypus, remember that you are looking at the result of millions of years of isolation, evolution, and adaptation. Australia's animals are unique because the continent itself followed a unique path through Earth's history, creating one of the most fascinating wildlife collections on the planet. If you enjoyed learning about why Australia has so many unique animals, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with which Australian animal fascinates you the most.